I recently showed a friend the Ableton Groove Pool and the Ableton Grooves, and he was not aware of it. And if you're one of those guys, you might be interested in this. Check out this video. So you might be wondering how you get that funky drumming sound when you're using a DAW. And there's lots of ways to do that, but the most important thing is to enhance your groove. If you stick to quantizing and stick to the grid and everything is just straight on, it's going to sound very robotic and not human. And I'm going to show you a cool trick that will help you out by using what's called the grooves or the groove pool in Ableton. Now in Ableton, I just have this simple drum loop loaded up, and I'll play it for you real quick. And in the last video, we talked about warping. And so I'll just go ahead and put some of these on the grid a little bit, but then we're going to alter the groove. So I put it basically on the grid, put it more on time, made it less humanized. The transients are hitting right on the grid if you want to hear it with the metronome. So that's really, let's loop this so we don't have that shutting off. And I'm going to turn this back off because that's how I had it for the last video. So there's our groove, there's our loop. Very Timberland-ish. So what you can do is you can do a couple things. You can open this up right here and you'll see your groove pool, but right now it's empty. And you also notice right above the warping section is this groove section. And right now it says none. So if I hit this button, it's going to turn it into hot swap mode, where if I'm playing different grooves, it's going to preview them. And you can hear that snap playing on top of it. So if I double click, now this went into the groove pool. And I did a very extreme one at 8th note 74 to show you what's going on here. And you see how that completely altered the sound. Now that is a bit extreme. You might want to go something like this. But for the purpose of what I'm trying to do to show you how this works, let's go extreme. And okay, so now you have a commit button here. So if you like this, you can commit and you can see it moved everything. Now it's typically only going to move things on the 2s and the 4s. That's how the grooves work. But if you notice in here, you have all the Logic grooves, you have MPC grooves, you have SP1200 grooves. So Ableton has taken, and a lot of the programs have taken grooves from other places. You can even create your own grooves. If you noticed how I had a bunch at the top, and I will get into that in a little bit. But if you commit, you are now forced into that groove. So I'm going to go ahead and undo that and bring us back. Now you can have multiple grooves loaded up into the groove pool. So you could be playing around and have different things playing different grooves, but that could get tricky. I do recommend sticking to one groove if you're not really good at hearing accurately small nuances. I personally will use some groove, some tracks I don't use groove, and I'll use all track delay, which is a millisecond trick that you can use to delay things, or maybe I'll use a combination of both. And I am good at getting groove without having to use a groove pool or preset groove. I can create my own grooves by shifting things off time, and that's what groove is all about. So play around with that. Play around with doing it in the timeline. See what you come up with. The other thing I want to mention here is you have some options where you can hot swap or change the name of this groove. You have a bass, which will change the actual bass timing of the groove. You can quantize. So this is going to set how much of the quantize you want this groove to be running at. Let's play around with some of this. Let's see which one we're using right now. We don't have one on, so let's pick the biggest one. So it's trying to quantize the notes before it hits this groove. And this groove is so extreme, it's really throwing things off. Let's go to So now this fits better because this pattern is running at a 16th. So when I put it at 16th instead of the 8th, because it's really not an 8th, it's got a lot more going on in the grid. And then this is going to quantize the notes before they hit the groove. And then you can also adjust the timing here. So this is almost kind of, think of it like a mix knob. It's going to, you know, delay more notes and throw off some of the timing, make things a little more humanized when they're drumming. And then you can randomize things a little bit here. And then you have a velocity knob as well. And you also have a global amount. So maybe you have a bunch of things going on and then you just want to turn it down a little bit. You could just notch that down, and maybe there's too much groove on everything. Just notch that down. So you have like a global mix knob on your groove pool. So grooves are very fun and interesting to play with. The next thing I will show you is if you like a groove, you can extract it. So you see, if I bring in a song or bring in a loop and you're like, man, I really like that groove that they have, but that loop doesn't fit my song. You can extract the groove, and then it's going to analyze this loop and add it to your groove pool in your Ableton user library. And over time, you might start collecting a lot of these, or they might become some of your go-tos. Maybe you like a song, so he adds it to your groove pool, but what you could do is hit this save button, and now it will be saved in your Ableton user library. And as you can see, I've got quite a lot here. You know, I've stolen some from some big artists, some unknown artists, and you know, this way you can kind of play around and see how they're doing things. I don't always use these, but it's fun to have some of this stuff, and it gives you a little sense of style. So go grab some of your favorite songs and extract those grooves, take those loops, quantize them, put them in Ableton, see what you get, and apply it to your sessions and see what happens. Have fun. Thank you for watching this video on the Ableton Groove Pool. If you have any questions, shoot me a comment below. And if you enjoy my content, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and the bell notification will keep you up to date. My name is Freddie from Distinct Mastering, and have a great day.